for 46 years, and there's 81 trainers here and 2,700 horses, and I ran it for 46 years, and not one of the other trainers thought I did a good job. But not one of them wanted to do the job themselves. When I finally said I've had enough, they gave me a very nice lunch or supper, I can't remember which, but they were very nice, and a lot of them came. And you know, you have to say thank you, and it was so easy because I just stood up and said, I've run the Gallop for 46 years. None of you wanted to do the job, and for the first time in my life you've said two words I've never heard before, which is thank and you. And all those years nobody said thank you, but of course it was to try and look after everybody. And we did extraordinary things looking back on it. When I took over the Gallops, there were 750 horses and 35 trainers, and now there's 81 and 2,600. So we coped with this enormous explosion because artificial gallops came in, and because of the artificial gallops we could have more horses, and the big asset second. This is Hot and Cold, Al Macaron, and the filly who won on Monday, who's probably off to Musselburgh. This is Cy White, beaten favourite last week. Pace attack, well first time. This is Chantelle leading Stella, and then Alla Montagna, who's the first foal of Alpinista. Who won at Wolverhampton on Monday. She probably goes to Musselburgh on Monday. The grey horse has just had one run this season, was fourth on Monday at Wolverhampton. He's called Pace Attack. I'm afraid he's poorly named. And then Cy White, he belongs to Midland Park, a lesser partnership, and he won at Southall and then was beaten favourite. Then behind is Walking on Stars, she second last week at Lingfield. Chantelle's been second and fourth, and won twice this season. Grey filly Stella, and then the other filly who's related to her, Alla Montagna. They're both Miss Rousings, and the last filly, Alla Montagna, is out of Alpinista. Tiffany in front, leading Asset. Asset's won once this year. And these three here is Hot and Cold, who's won once this year. Brown's won once this year. And a 2-year-old filly who won last week, called Forest Flower. Variety owned. And this is Chantelle. She's leading 3. Stella, who's been second in 2 listed races, the last one. And then the filly at the back is the first foal of Alpinista.
Chantelle. Chantelle. Joining Tiffany. Chantelle on the left, Tiffany on the right. Petula. Chantelle going back in.
Folks, it's a group shot. If you'd like to be in a group shot with Tiffany in front, please just follow some mark.
There's Tiffany.
Present shape. Winning opportunity is. So up and down the country, Brighton, Hamilton, York. I mean, do you have such a thing as a bogey course?
No, not really. It's just sending the right horse, isn't it? Yeah. For the right race. It's not the course's fault.
What do you think has been your best day or campaign of training where you thought a particular horse or even in a season, that was, I got everything right?
Oh, Masaki, when he won 7 races in 17 days and 6 different tracks. which is still a world record. He won 7 races, 7 races at 6 different tracks in 17 days.
Yeah. So basically, he was coming off a lorry, a day off, and back on again.
Just used to clean his teeth and we jog him up in the morning, and if he had a jog, off he went again. You know, he just shook his head just a tiny bit, off he went again. When he won the 7th one, he didn't shake his head anymore, so I didn't send him back.
So how much planning did that take? How far in advance?
Yeah.
A year?
Yeah, and he was owned by the right man, Mr. Waters, who was a dog man. He lived in Jaywick Lane, which is regularly supposed to be the worst address in Britain, and he lived in Clacton. And he was a most lovely fellow. And I said to him, you know, if you plotted this is what we could do. And he said, fine. And his car never stopped. He went to every single meeting, he and Mrs. Waters. So I think that was the most fun, because the horse wasn't great, but he was tough and he was sound, and the system meant in those days that you could do it, because a penalty lasted for 13 days. So you just had one penalty for winning one race. Now it's cumulative, so you can't do it. Yeah. And of course he did it, so they then changed the program book, so you can't do it. So no one else would do it, not because I was a good trainer, but
but it's there for posterity now in the book, as it were.
Yeah, yeah. So I think he was the one I enjoyed the most. And then of course you have all the plots that don't come off. My old governor, Mr. Wall, said, you know, if you haven't got a plan, it can't come off. We know most plans don't come off, but you've got to have some sort of plan and guess how good it's going to be. Yes, sure. Yes. Yeah, when we won the Cambridgeshire, it was a fantastic game. Yeah. The owners who owned it, they were all lovely people. They were with me for years, and they won 2.9 million. I know. Very nice to see you. Thank you for coming all.